Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
And this is Sinra.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And today we are taking a look at Mandala Stones.
This is a new-ish abstract game from Board&Dice and from designer Philip Glowacz.
It plays from 2 to 4 players in about 30 minutes.
Yes, it does. And this is kind of a different kind of game from Board&Dice. Lately they have been making like Tekken, Tavantin Suyo, these big heavy Euro games. And now we have this abstract game. Just so you know, this is a review copy sent to us from the publisher, just so that is out there. So in this game, you are basically picking up these Mandala Stones, which I'm guessing these are the Mandala Stones. Yeah. I would guess so, because the game is called Mandala Stones and they have a lot of stones, mandalas on them. So you are picking up these stones and trying to not drop them, to play them in different towers and place them on your player mat. And then you're trying to place them in a way that makes it best for you to score, so that you have the same color on the top, and the different places you place them have different scoring abilities. So one of them want to be a high tower, one to have to be different colors, one want to be a low tower, and you're trying to do that in the best way possible with the restriction of the map, because you're moving around these called artists. You're moving around them and they have symbol on top of them, and when you place them somewhere, you're going to get all the pieces with that symbol that's not adjacent to another artist. So it's kind of like you're trying to get the most of it, but sometimes you only want to get one piece, and sometimes you want to get 4 pieces, sometimes you want to do all kind of different things. You're trying to do that in the best way possible, trying to score your board, obviously in the best way possible to get the most points. And you're placing all of the tiles on the mandala board, which is a spiral board that goes around and around and around. And when you add a piece to a place with a couple of hands, depending on the number of players you play with, you're going to end the game, and the player
with the most points is the winner.
That is correct.
Yay.
So let's start talking about the artwork and the components of Mandala Stones.
It's obviously super gorgeous. I love these Mandala Stones. I think the colors are vibrant. They feel really nice and clunky. I also think that the cards and the player boards are in nice quality. They're thin, but we don't care about that, don't we, Johannes?
No, we don't. I'm back. And yes, this is a thin one. Like, people are like, oh, this should have been thick. No!
Doesn't need to be that.
It's laying on the table like this. Why would this be 5 centimeters thick?
It's perfect.
I don't need that. It's just going to
good quality, but
lay there flat. And it's good quality. It doesn't bend. It's very nice quality plastic cardboard
And the game just looks really beautiful on the table.
Yes.
All the colors popping. It has a really nice table presence to it.
It does. Yeah, it looks really nice, but does it play good? Before we talk about that, let's talk about playtime and player count. We have played 2 players and we have played 4 players. We have not gotten to play 3 players. So just so you know it, the time it has taken to play has been between 25 to 45 minutes, which I think is very good playtime for this. Like, it feels very quickly, even with 4 players. Of course, with 4 players, it's going to be more things happening with like the state of the board, where you can take pieces. So with 2 players, it might be easier to like look ahead and see, oh, I might want to go there next time if you don't move that, and there's less chance of that happening. So when you play with 4 players, it's more of looking at the state of the board when it's your turn. So you can't really play ahead, plan ahead much. So you because you mostly want, I want to get these colors, I'm going to look, is that possible? Yes, it is, or no, it isn't.
Yes.
So there's, because of that, it takes a bit more time to do that, looking at the board, because you can't do it before it's your turn. But then again, you play a 4-player game in 45 minutes, so it's not too bad. I think that both 2 and 4 players were really good. What did you think about 2 players, 4 players, player time, play count, burner?
Yeah, I think it's great at both player counts that we tried it out. When we played with new players, there's been a little more time to think, to look at the grid and seeing the possibilities, because there's different symbols that you kind of have to keep track of, and that comes very easy when you played it a few times. And also seeing the possibilities to what you want to take to score and when to score also happens a little faster in your brain when you played it a few times.
Absolutely.
I liked it at both.
So did you like the game? Let's talk about gameplay.
I think it is very simple gameplay.
Yes.
It's very abstract, and you basically decide if you want to pick colors this round, Mandala Stones, or if you want to score. And you're trying to build up these combos so that when I score, for example, these 3 towers with purple on top, then I remove these and I can score the next round with a yellow on top. Let's see, we do that. And this doesn't match, so maybe I want to pick some more colors to then score pink first so that we can score blue another time. So I think there is a lot of like depth to it, despite the very simple rules.
Oh yeah, I agree. I really like this is one of those. It's a puzzle game which always is really nice for my brain, and I like the making of the combos, making the towers the best way possible with what you can of the state of game when it's your turn. Trying to squeeze out that, trying to do the best possible scoring moves. Really like that. When you move these around, of course, you're gonna like open up possibilities. I'm wondering if this is something that if I move it here, you're gonna open up possibilities for other players. When I've played, if there's something I can get that's good for me, I'm gonna do that. If I say like, I'm gonna get 1 piece and you're gonna get 4 pieces, that's perfect. Maybe I will look at it, but I mostly doing what is best for me.
Yeah, that is the highest priority.
Yeah, because it's not like I feel like I have to play the game a lot to be able to say like, that's really good for you. Because most of the time, if I can get what I want, I'm gonna just do that. So it's not that much depth in that choosing. You're gonna there is a possibility to get those 3 pieces. Do I want to get those 3 pieces? Yes, I'm gonna take them.
Yeah, it's kind of restrictive what you can take as well.
Absolutely, because there's only 9 places for these, and there's usually gonna be hard to get like 4 pieces. Is really
very hard.
The one here where you score 4 pieces is 6 points, which is more than anything else. So that is kind of like hard to do.
Yes, you also have some bonus points on the what do you call it, scoring board?
The mandala board. It's over here, I think.
It's over here.
Looks like this.
Yes.
Boom.
So when you're scoring pieces, you're going to place the pieces that you have scored on there.
Yes.
And if you place on top of a bonus point, you get that. I thought that was called for some, tactical movements in a 2-player game.
Especially 2 players, yeah.
When I saw that, if I score now, I'll be able to squeeze out 2 bonus points.
Yeah.
So I will try to do that before you, but in a 4-player game that didn't really influence my decisions much.
No, I agree. Those are more like just... But it is like when it's your turn, it's a tactical choice. If I see that I have three things I can score and I will get 2 bonus points if I do that, do I want to do that now or do I want to grab more? So it's like the tactical choice, again, an added tactical choice to your turn, which I think is fine. Yeah. It's not changing the game too much, but it is a fine, nice addition that adds another layer of choice.
It's also some final scoring in this game, so you're going to get 2 of these cards at the beginning. You get to keep both throughout the game. Yes. I like that.
Absolutely.
So you have possibility to score 1 of them at the end of the game. And this can, for example, end the game with exactly 1 stone left, or have like the most yellow stones, or at least 3. And that will give you 8 and 7 points in this case. I think it's 7 to 10 points.
Yeah. And that's kind of like a lot of points. When you end up with like 58 points or something, those 7 points are a lot in the game. The games we play have been very close, so it's like pretty close who are going to be the winner. One thing which is a negative, because I like this game a lot, I think there's many really, really good things in this game. One thing which I feel might be a negative, and this is like not, we haven't played the game 50 times, so I cannot say if this is absolute or not. But I feel, and this is one of the reasons I got tired of Azul, the original Azul, after playing it many times, is that I'm doing the same thing every time I play. Because it's not going to be a play where, this game I want to have all different colors at the top of the towers. No, I want to have the same color at the top of the towers, and if I can, I want to have the same color under them, and under them again, depending on, of course, the level of the different towers. And the 5 scorings of your playing board is going to be the same every time, so it's not going to be, oh no, I don't want to have a high tower over here, or no, I don't want to have a low tower here. That's going to be the same. So I feel like the puzzle is very fun, but I don't know if there is like a replay value here to play this game like 15, 20 times, because you are doing the same thing. I think if I play this once in a while, it's not going to bother me, because it is a very good game and it's fun experience there and then. Yeah, but I don't think there's like that much depth to it that makes it very different each time you play.
Yeah, I agree. So we're at final thoughts,
yes.
aren't we?
You want to begin?
I'm not in love with this game. I think it looks beautiful and I have fun while I play it, but this is a game that I see for myself that this is going to sit on the shelf and I'm not going to seek out to play it. And
like all other games.
yeah, but like this game, I wouldn't miss not having it, kind of.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I just, it's nothing wrong with it. I have a lot of fun when I play it. I'm just like not super excited by the combos that I make, or I'm not like super into it, despite it being a nice and good game. So I'm going to give it a 6.
Yeah.
It's above average, but
Yeah.
nothing I'm in love with.
I really like this. I feel like this is in the same genre as the Azul games for me. Like, it is a pleasant, abstract game. You can play it with up to 4 players. It's easy to teach. It's fun to play. It has a short playtime. Of course, Azul has the drafting thing, which is really nice.
Super tense.
And this is just, it's different because it isn't Azul, but it's obviously to make comparisons because it's in the same genre of games. I like this more than you did. I really enjoy, like, my brain really enjoyed this combo making, trying to see the best possible option of the board, very tactical options, but I just enjoy doing that. I have a lot of fun playing. I like trying to set up those combos and do the best tactical moves at the best tactical time. I have a lot of fun with this game. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I think it's a great game, one that for now, like, because I've played Azul so many times, so if I am in a position where I would play Azul, I could bring this out instead, basically, because I think still I like Azul better, but maybe not the original anymore because we got rid of that. But
I like the original better.
But Summer Pavilion, which is the one we kept, and I think this is in the same genre. I really enjoyed it. If you enjoy those kind of games, I think you will enjoy it. And yeah, so you gave it a 6.
Yes.
I'm giving it a 7.5. And that is Mandala Stones.
Yes.
So that is the end of another review. Thank you so much for watching. If you are still here, you can subscribe. It's free. It's fun for everyone. If you even press the bell button, you will get notifications every time.
Even funner.
It will be more fun for everyone because you get notifications every time we make a new video, which is usually 2 to 3 times a week. And that is the end. Oh, if you want to do something that's not free, I'm forgetting my end here. If you want to do something that's not free, you can go to patreon.com/boardgamingramblings and give us your support if you have the means. That means a lot. And that is the end of the video.
Yes.
That's actually the end of the video.
Yeah.
And if you are still here, no, that's already said. If that's the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
Absolutely.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings. And
Bye.
bye-bye.